What if the person you trusted most was the one who destroyed your world? Evil Lives Here Season 18 Episode 7 does not hold back. It's a raw, deeply personal story that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about family, love, and evil. Today, we're breaking down every moment, every chilling twist, and that heartbreaking ending that left viewers stunned. So, let's dive into this tragic story and shine a light on the darkness that changed this family forever. From the beginning, Episode 7 sets a heavy, wistful tone. We're introduced to Sequoia and Amani, two sisters reflecting on their childhood and the bond they shared with their mother, a woman described as a young, vibrant, and nurturing superhero. Their memories are filled with warmth, resilience, and togetherness, even during tough times like sleeping on floors. But that close-knit world begins to unravel when their mom meets Isia Patterson, a man whose presence immediately signals trouble. Isaiah is much older and his energy is described as fake and unsettling. The kids instantly feel he doesn't belong. Yet, once he moves in, chaos is unleashed. At first, the signs are subtle. Isaiah tries hard to ingratiate himself, but the sisters sense something is seriously wrong. He's territorial, controlling, and clearly sees their mother more as a possession than a partner. The first real rift comes when Isia literally pushes Amani out of a room and slams the door, shutting her off from her mom. From that point, their once open, loving relationship is replaced with walls and fear. The sisters realize they're not just losing time with their mom, they're losing her to this man. Isaiah's cruelty soon moves from emotional to physical. When Amani and her little sister have a small argument over a donut, Isia responds with unhinged brutality, picking Amani up by her arm and hitting her hard, leaving her terrified and physically hurt. It's a pivotal event that scars her and sets the stage for a pattern of intimidation. Amani starts avoiding Isaiah at all costs, recognizing what he's capable of and fearing what might come next. Small acts of menace become routine. Isaiah delights in terrorizing the children, like the time he puts dead mice in their bathroom just to watch them freak out. Instead of compassion, he offers sadistic amusement, laughing as the girls scream and cry. These moments reinforce just how predatory and unstable he really is. Then things get more complicated. Their mom gets pregnant with Isia's child, and for the sisters, this means Isia's grip on the family just tightened. They're losing hope that he'll ever leave. The disconnect is visceral. Isaiah never treats the newborn as his own, referring to him as Hat Baby, and withdrawing any warmth or care. It's a cold, hostile atmosphere, and the family feels fractured and alone. Money becomes a tool of control. Isaiah is the breadwinner and weaponizes his financial power, refusing to pay bills and allowing the water and electricity to be cut off, even with a baby in the house. The family is left in a desperate state, suffering in the Arizona heat with nothing, while Isaiah returns only to further humiliate or neglect them. Violence escalates. The sisters recount horrifying rampages, like the time Isaiah, furious at their mother's absenteeism, hauls all her furniture outside and smashes it with a hammer, looking completely unhinged. The girls see him as a madman, unpredictable and dangerous, and fear for their own safety and for each other, especially the youngest. One chilling day, Isaiah threatens to bash the baby with a hammer in front of a neighbor, his rage barely kept in check only because someone intervenes. Sequoia bravely shields her brother, stepping between him and harm, and the neighbor's words finally send Izia away. Still, the threat lingers, and the family lives in constant fear. Isaiah's method is always to isolate and intimidate. Sometimes he targets Sequoia directly, taking the baby to provoke her and laughing as she pleads for her brother's safety. Sequoia takes up a bat, ready to defend her sibling, and only by threatening what Izia values, his car, does she get her brother back. Throughout all this, their mother tries to hide her pain. In a haunting moment, Amani notices her mom's missing front tooth. The explanation given is an accident, but later Sequoia reveals the truth. Isaiah punched her so hard he knocked it out. Their mom shields her children from the abuse, trying to protect them emotionally even as she is victimized physically and psychologically. She holds on to her light and optimism, not wanting her pain to corrupt their innocence. Privacy, too, is stolen. Isaiah watches over the mother even as she bathes, denying her any sanctuary or dignity. It's another intrusion, another reminder of the total control Isaiah exerts, and another sign of how far he'll go to strip her autonomy. Eventually, the situation reaches its breaking point. Isaiah's refusal to pay bills, the constant violence, the emotional warfare. Everything combines and leads to their eviction. The family is torn apart, scattered across relatives' homes in different states. It's a moment of relief for the sisters, finally free from Isaiah's daily terror. But the price is separation from their mother and each other. Even apart, Isaiah continues his campaign, stalking the mother, showing up and draining her spirit. Sequoia sees her mom becoming a shadow, her face sunken, her energy sapped. There is a brief moment of hope. Sequoia plans a sleepover with her mom, longing to reclaim some piece of their lost relationship. But then tragedy strikes. The morning of March 17, 2006. Sequoia is on her way to school when she gets the devastating news Isaiah has murdered her mother. The details are horrific. After repeatedly calling and begging her to come over, Isaiah attacks her when she arrives. The mother tries to escape, pounding on neighbors' doors for help, but no one answers. Isaiah pursues her outside, stabbing her mercilessly until a neighbor finally intervenes. The monster then returns to the apartment, calls 911 himself, and threatens further violence if the police don't arrive quickly. The aftermath is heartbreak on an unimaginable scale. The sisters are left reeling, lost, feeling alone and misunderstood. Their world is permanently shattered, all from the actions of one evil man. Isaiah, showing no remorse, is arrested without resistance. The family moves forward in pain, struggling to process the loss and navigate their grief. Reflecting on their mother's memory, Sequoia and Amani hold tight to the love and lessons she gave them. The birthday memorial becomes a rare moment to celebrate her life rather than the horror of her death. For Sequoia, speaking out and sharing this story is part of healing, a way to reclaim power and ensure Isaiah never casts a shadow over her life again. The episode ends with her resolve. Isaiah is nothing more than a horrible memory, powerless to hurt her anymore. To sum it up, Evil Lives Here Season 18, Episode 7 is a harrowing story of family, trauma, and survival. Each twist reveals new layers of devastation, but also the strength of those left behind. It's a story about the dark power some people wield, and the light that others fight to preserve. If this episode hit you as hard as it hit me, let me know in the comments. Did the ending shake you? Have you experienced anything similar or know someone who has? Drop your thoughts below. Give this video a like, share it with anyone who needs to hear this powerful story, and make sure you subscribe for more deep dives into evil lives here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next recap.